Good morning. I'm Tim Hockley, publisher with Animal Wellness Magazine. And today, in our continuing series, Innovative Pet Products, I have a great friend, Dr. Barbara Royal. And today she is going to talk about her endeavor working with Now Pet Foods as the veterinary formulating consultant for their supplement line. Hello, Barbara. How are you today?
I'm great, Tim. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Fantastic.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, it is.
So, when and why did you decide to start working with Now?
When Now came to me, I was sort of at this point, I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay. The woman who came to me, Regina, she was wonderful. She called up and she said, no, what I really want you to do is come out to see our company. Just come see the company. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. And I was so impressed. I was so impressed by the quality, by the enthusiasm of everyone that I saw, by the fact they had such integrity about sourcing. The other reason I did it was that I just wanted to make sure that whatever I did had that integrity behind it. And they have such an international company that I knew they weren't going to just be sort of doing this and suddenly changing to something else. It's been, I think, since 2014 we started. In addition to doing supplements, they also had me educate their staff. They were sort of like, well, can you come on board and do some lectures and teach people about what you do so that they can know, and then they can think about products for their animals, and we can sort of be a team. So I started right away doing little lectures at the company and doing things like that just to help people understand what these supplements are doing and why. Their mission is to promote health throughout the world for humans and animals, and to do it in a way that is consistent with a healthy planet. I just love that community. I love being part of the community of health that Now brings. We have to remember that we're providing their food every day. We're providing everything they get, and they don't get a choice. So if we don't provide them with supplements that can help them with the causes of health, we may be missing the boat. So I think it's more important to provide supplements for dogs and cats in our homes, even than it might be for people, because people can have choices about what they eat and where they do. And we're sort of thinking about that in our global market. Whereas a dog and a cat sort of just looking to us saying, well, I'll just eat this food and we'll see. And maybe the food is subpar. Maybe they have a health issue. But with a food supplement that's got a lot of integrity and is very, very pure, you can affect such a huge change in an animal. We really need supplements to help them with the causes of health. There's a big difference between the Now Pet supplements and other supplements out there that have had very anxious animals from shelters and things like that. I do a lot of fostering. So I put together what I typically would put together, for my animals. And I use supplements that I've used over the past 25 years. So I said, these are the 4 that I really want to add in. We do chamomile, we do valerian, we do a little L-carnitine, it's passion flower. And let's put those together. And this is about the dosing that I would do. And this is how it all goes. Well, first of all, they made sure it was an incredibly pure product that was, very well sourced. So that was terrific. But when we tried it on the animals, I found that the dosing had to be way less because this product was so pure and it was so effective. The effects of the herbs, when they're really, really well sourced, they're amazing. And I think Now makes an effort to make sure that the potency is there with every single ingredient. And I've seen that across the board on all my supplements. So I really like that. One of my other favorites is the cardiovascular. Those are the 2 that I get the most feedback on. I think one of the most popular supplements that Now offers is the pet relaxant. I do think that one really does a lot because I think we have a lot of anxious animals. We've got a lot of problems with animals in our homes, in cities, with a lot of the stresses and factors that we have through, animals coming through a shelter or animals that are changing homes or moving or doing things. I think that supplement, because it's so natural, and it's so calming. It's like the British, have a cup of tea. You're feeling stressed, sit down, have a cup of tea. And that's what the pet relaxant is to me. And that's when I put it together. I just want something that's just like, your life is good. Take a minute. Some of the ones I get really great feedback on, I get terrific feedback from the cardiovascular support from cardiologists. They don't necessarily call me and say, your supplement's amazing. What does happen though is they'll say, oh, in the last 6 months, we just did our recheck. It's been 6 months since we've checked this animal. The heart seems better. Or maybe they haven't even put any medications on an animal with a heart murmur and some mild problems. They're like, you don't need meds yet. We'll check every 6 months and see how we're doing. And then we start a supplement for 6 months and they do a recheck and they're like, huh, things look better in there. That's unusual. So I've been documenting those where we're like, that seems to actually be a good trend. And then it's working with the other medications. So that's been the new thing I'm documenting. Animals that are coming in with heart conditions, lots of medications, some side effects from the medications. We start this cardiovascular support. They start to have the ability to back out on dosing a little bit, get to a place where they're not having side effects from their medications, but their heart is still doing really well. So the cardiovascular support is an incredible one for causes of health. I love that supplement. Pet allergy support from now has been really effective for us. We see so many allergies and they come from so many different animals with so many different reasons. And for me, it's often biome, so that's part of it too. It's that we've got a lot of stressors. We've got overbathing, we've got dry skin. The lovely part about this supplement is that it because it's whole foods, it provides sort of a cause of health for the skin and for the immune system. So things like nettles calm down this histamine response in the skin so that it's not so reactive. And licorice root deals with more of circulating cortisols in the body and keeping the body calm so that it isn't overreacting to things. So it's underlying things that are a little bit cooling. It's things specifically for calming the skin, and it's in a food form where the body can take it or leave it and you don't really see side effects from it. Because they're a human supplement line, the way that they purchase, they can get things that maybe other companies can't get with a much better price range, but a higher quality. Because now is an international company with incredible buying power in the markets that we really want to be in. So they've been there a long time. They've been doing this a long time. They have their connections in wonderful sourcing. So they're going to get better prices. So I look at these supplements as also available to everybody. And it's wonderful for my clients. Those people need to be able to afford these supplements as well. And they can. You can get the Now Pet supplement line in pet stores. You can get the Now Pet supplement line online. Even grocery stores carry it. So it's really available, easy to get. It's international. I've got clients all over the world because I teach all over the world. And they're like, yeah, oh, we have those. We have the Now supplements here. And I love that. I love it that it's sort of everywhere, but I'm getting feedback from all over. And we're sort of held to a higher standard because it's Now, because people reckon, oh, I use that for myself. How's that going to work for my pets? And when it works really well, people are like, oh, yes, the standard is still good. Yeah, it really is. And I love that.
Well, that's amazing. Dr. Royal, thank you so much. This has been very educational. Keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Absolutely will do. Thanks so much.
Take care. Bye-bye.